What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's still doing well and staying safe and healthy out there. Today, I'd like to work on this particular recording. This is Chick Corea's Humpty Dumpty. And I just want to go through the melody. I recently was on a gig, and the piano player called the tune. And of course, at the time, I didn't know the melody nor the changes. So past couple of days, I've been just working on Humpty Dumpty and listening to different versions of the tune. But of course, as with anything else, in order to play the song, you got to at least learn the melody first, right? So we're going to focus on the melody. I'm going to show you some easy fingerings of where I found the fingering to be easy to play. And just add another Chick Corea song to your repertoire. Rest in peace to Chick. He passed away, as many of you all know. And if you don't know, now you know. He died February 2021 of this year. So I always, in my sets, I try to, pay homage to the guys, particularly the ones who were as prolific as a Chick Corea, who, recently passed away, just to kind of like show gratitude for their musical contribution. So yeah, let's go through Humpty Dumpty, and here we go. All right, so let's go through this melody real quickly. It's not a long. The form is not long at all, as compared to maybe like a Spain or even like Windows for that matter. It's a real short hip tune. I would probably liken it to maybe Firm Roots or songs in that same vein, like the Cedar Walton type tunes, Getsu, Firm Roots. Real quick and easy. Well, I won't say easy. Real brief form. But at any rate, let's go through the melody. So I found that the best fingering is going to be right here. So you're going to play this. So we have. And as I explained in some of my other videos, some people tend to just use the three fingers. I prefer to use all four and sometimes five if I can get the fifth finger in there, the thumb in there. But particularly with melodies, I have a tendency to use the pinky to reach some of the notes that aren't necessarily in your traditional cage-like, quote-unquote cage-like fretboard systems. So back to the melody, we're going to start on E flat. I'm just rolling this finger. And that's just a jump. And that's actually kind of hip to be able to skip strings like that. That's something that you could practice. Back to the melody. Break, then so this is probably the trickiest part of this melody. Because you're changing keys. The hip thing about this tune is that it doesn't necessarily rest on one tonal center too long. So you can use this. I'm using my ring finger here, but you can also use your pinky as well. And I'm gonna use the ring finger here, because the ring finger, of course, is stronger than your pinky, and that's the whole melody. It's very swift. I wouldn't say it's very simple, but the biggest thing is just pivoting off of the adjacent strings and the tempo. So right here, I'm just rolling that over. And then you're in the solo form, or in the changes. And I'll post a an PDF of the actual chart. There's a fairly decent chart in iRealB if you all are familiar with that, or if you use that, and that's a great tool to just start playing through those changes. But I'm also gonna transcribe the saxophone solo, so because I'm curious, also at some different approaches or different ways to approach the chord changes, because like I said, they don't necessarily rest until you get to like maybe the B flat minor. There's 4 bars of B flat where you can kind of relax a little bit before you go back into the other changes. But hopefully that helps. Shoot me a text message or an email if you'd like me to go into more detail. But Humpty Dumpty is a really hip tune, one of Chick Corea's earlier compositions, and it's definitely one to put in your repertoire and play in the same way you might play Spain or Windows or Armando's Rumba, or the other one that I will get to on the next video will be Tones for Jones Bones, which is also an early Chick composition when he was playing with Blue Mitchell. But hopefully that helps. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.